We're going to empty an egg here. Now we have our egg, we have a bowl, because if we empty it now, we can actually use the insides of the egg for cooking, and I usually do that. I use them for baking or making scrambled eggs in the morning. I have a blast fix, which has a needle and a bellows, and it blows air through the needle. This is the drill that comes with the blast fix. Some systems will also, it'll actually look like a physical drill. I find these a little big and cumbersome to use, so I generally don't use this to break the eggshell. Instead, I either use a push pin or a sewing pin. And this is a pin that's a quilting pin, so it's quite sharp. And then I use a bead reamer to actually enlarge the hole, and that's really what I'm using in place of this. And then I have a wire that I use to break up the egg yolk. So I have my egg, and I've marked the center bottom of the egg. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my push pin, and at the center I'm going to push it in, making a small little pin prick. Then I take my bead reamer, place that in, and slowly drill down, making the hole bigger. Okay. Then I take my wire, and I'm going to place that in the hole and stir the yolk up. And that's just to break the yolk to make it easier for it to come out. And you can see there's a little bit of yolk on the wire. Okay, so now nothing's going to come out, so you don't have to worry about, oh, I tilted the egg over and it came out. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to put the needle of the bellows into the hole, and I want to just put it part way in, all right, because I need to have enough room for this stuff to come out through the hole I've made. If you go like this, there's not going to be any room, and it's actually going to explode the egg. Okay, so part way in, rotate it over a bowl. Okay, and then I'm just simply going to hold my finger over the hole on the bellows, and then I'm going to squeeze. And then when it seems like it's almost done, a couple more pumps to make sure we got everything out. Okay, now a lot of people stop here, but I actually like to do one more step, and that is I like to rinse the inside of the egg. And this is because there is still some egg inside there, okay, coating the shell. And stored over a long period of time, you can end up getting a rotten egg smell and wherever you're keeping your eggs for Pisaki. So I like to do one more step, and that's to rinse the inside. And still use the same thing. And the process of rinsing also helps me clean my bellows and my needle of egg yolk. So come over to the sink. And at the sink, you see this hole. I'm going to actually fill it up with water. I'll turn this down a little bit. Fill it up with some water. Squirt that into the shell. And just shake it around. And then it's the same process. Turn it upside down. Oh, and you see, we got some egg yolk that actually came out with that. So it's a good thing we cleaned it. I usually rinse 3 times. More. Okay, there we have it, an emptied egg.